What's going on, YouTube, man? It's Ray Zell back again with another video. I just want to go over it real quick. This anonymous senior personnel guy. What he said about Jayden Daniels. It's been going around for the last few days, and it's pretty much he's talking about being concerned with a sophomore slump by Jayden Daniels. And not even just him. I'm a type of guy who's like really into social media, sports world. So it's a lot of fans of a lot of different teams also commenting, talking about he's going to have another CJ Stroud season, sophomore season. It's just going to be another. Teams have tape on him now. Like Jayden Daniels got tape on other teams. Like Cliff Kingsbury and Jayden Daniels are going into another year with each other, and they just miraculously can't get better either. So I just want to discuss all of that with y'all and give y'all some updates on this topic. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. So there was a article that was published by The Athletic, and I'm gonna read the quote that this anonymous senior personnel guy, and that's another thing that I wanna, that like, why don't these guys ever put a name behind what they say? I understand like they could say some reckless stuff and we'll never know exactly who it is, and it's really cowardly for them to say some stuff like this. Like, say it with your chest out, you know what I'm saying? Like, put a name behind it. But this is what he had to say. He says, and I quote, "I'm afraid that is the team that is going to have the quarterback hit the sophomore slump." One executive, again, this is an anonymous executive, said this about the Commanders. He goes on to say, and I quote, "And now you have invested in all these older guys, and you are not really building a team anymore. You are just adding pieces. At some point, you get diminishing return with all those old guys." Okay. Let's tackle the first part, right? Talks about he's afraid that if pretty much this is the team that might have the sophomore slump. Jayden Daniels might have the sophomore slump. In my mind, I put Jayden Daniels on the trajectory as the Joe Burrows, as the Patrick Mahomes, as the Lamar Jackson, as the Josh Allen. I put him on those trajectories, career-wise. I put him, I think he's on that way, that pathway. He's not there yet with those guys. I'm not gonna, say some delusions. I think he's close, but he needs another season or two before I will put him really on those guys' levels, right? So those guys, they had first seasons, right? Their first season, they didn't get worse their second season. They got tremendously better. Joe Burrow, he played 10 games his first season. Second season comes around, plays all 16 games, throws for 4,600 yards, right? 34 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, right? Patrick Mahomes played one game his rookie season. Next season plays all 16, throws for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? So there's no slump like with these type of guys. If you have, one of them ones, like, like a top tier quarterback that can do everything on the field, and trust me, in one season I've seen him do. If you really watch the Commanders, you've seen him make all types of passes, all types of throws, make all type of plays when they needed to be made in the clutch. So these type of guys don't slump their second season; they get better. And then when you couple that with the weapons that we brought in, and Deebo Samuel, we got him a legit left tackle. He doesn't have a rookie left tackle over there anymore, project left tackle. We got him a legit top tier, top 5, top 4 left tackle in the league. And then, Cliff Kingsbury and Jayden Daniels are coming into their second season now. They learned more about each other. They're becoming more, coherent of what they expect out of each other. So it just doesn't make any sense. Out of all the rookie QBs that played last season, he thinks that Jayden Daniels is going to have a sophomore slump. And I get it. I've been hearing a lot of fans say the same thing, and I get it. Like, they don't have a Jayden Daniels. Like, if you're not the Bengals, the Ravens, in my mind, at least, this is how I feel. If you're not the Bengals, the Ravens, the Chiefs, or the Bills, you don't have that guy, so you don't. So I understand if you feel like you need to hate, or if you feel like you need to, you wish not so good things on Jayden Daniels because you don't got that guy. I mean, I understand haters hate. You know what I'm saying? If you're not hating, if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping, and that's what this is right now. So many people are wanting Jayden Daniels to have a sophomore slump, and I don't know if they're trying to set themselves up to where they're right, but they don't think he can follow up what he did rookie season and build upon that. And that's just very, very crazy in my mind. Again, it can only go up from here. We've improved our roster. For one, the roster has drastically improved on the offensive side. The defensive side, I mean, I think it's improved as well, but that's only time will tell with that. But to say a sophomore slump is just really, really, really crazy to me, man. It doesn't really make any sense at all. There was 4 or 5 rookie QBs that played last season, and the best one is the one that's going to have the sophomore slump with the weapons. And I know that they compared the whole thing with CJ Stroud. Like, people don't even realize that CJ Stroud had one of the worst offensive lines rated wise last season, and they still went to the playoffs, won their division, and won a playoff game. Granted, he didn't put up the numbers that you would have expected him to put up coming from his building off of his rookie season, but still, that season wasn't a failure by any means, in my opinion. And then, like, CJ Stroud is a good young quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but he's not Jayden Daniels. He can't run like Jayden Daniels. One of the biggest things that when I watched CJ Stroud last season was when he was supposed to take off, he just refused to take off. When he had a lane to get the first down, had a lane to get the yards when nothing was open, I seen it. He refused to take off, and I don't know if that's I don't know. And also coupled that with the O-line play that they had, it just makes for not so good QB play. So it's not all on CJ Stroud at the same time. And CJ Stroud is not Jayden Daniels. He's had multiple clutch games this rookie season. So the pressure does not get to him. You can't say from what he's shown this past season, pressure got to him one time. Where I'm talking about not like defensive pressure, but I'm talking about like mental pressure where the moment was too big. Not one time was the moment too big for Jayden Daniels, in my opinion. But these are like, you can't compare the CJ Stroud with Jayden Daniels situation. They're two totally different situations. Now, granted, Lord forbid, the only way he would regress in my mind is if he doesn't play all the games, for whatever reason. That's the only way. If anything, if he's healthy all next season, he's getting better. He's building upon his rookie season. And one last thing before I let y'all get up out of here real quick is that the notion that teams have tape, like, I don't understand the teams have tape on him now. Like, he didn't play 20 games last season where the teams had tape. I'm pretty sure the Lions, they had tape on Jayden Daniels. I'm pretty sure the Buccaneers have played. We played them twice last season. The second time coming in, they had a whole season of tape. And y'all talking about now teams got a whole season of tape going into his sophomore season. Like, that means nothing. And then, like, we can't. So Jayden Daniels don't have tape on teams either. He doesn't get better at reading what teams are doing, especially in the division. Makes no sense. I just wanted to talk about that for y'all. What y'all think, man? Do y'all think he's going to have a sophomore slump? Do y'all think that what this anonymous personnel guy in the league is right? I just want to have a discussion with y'all in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and comment if y'all are messing with this video, if y'all like the content I'm putting out. And I got some more for y'all. So I appreciate everyone who watched this video, and as always, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace out.